Welcome to Timeless Tales Africa, where ancient legends, forgotten kingdoms, and powerful wisdom echo through time. Today's story is a timeless original, a journey across 5 mystical kingdoms, where rhythm is memory, and a sacred drum holds the power to awaken the past. Sit back, breathe deep, and allow the spirit of the ancestors to guide you. This is the Griot's Drum, a journey through the 5 kingdoms. Before there were kingdoms, before the rivers had names, there was the drum. It beat beneath the stars and above the soil. It called spirits from the baobabs, pulled stories from stones, and stitched time together. In those days, griots were not just storytellers. They were keepers of memory, guardians of rhythm, bridges between the living and the dead. This is the tale of one such griot, a boy named Jelani, and the sacred drum that led him through the forgotten corners of the world, to restore not just stories, but the very soul of the 5 kingdoms. The call of the drum. Jelani was born during a drought. The grass refused to grow, and the elders said even the sky had forgotten its stories. But Jelani remembered. As a child, he spoke to the wind. At night, he tapped rhythms into clay pots, mimicking voices no one else could hear. His grandmother, Mama Naya, knew the signs. "He carries the old tongue," she whispered. One day, under the cracked sky, she handed him a drum carved from Iroko wood. Not just any drum, but the drum of remembrance, passed from one griot to the next. "You are the last, Jelani," she said. "The kingdoms are broken, and only rhythm can bring them back." That night, the drum whispered. It spoke of the 5 lost kingdoms. Kingdom of silence, where voices had vanished. The river that forgot its name, where memory drowned. City of walking statues, cursed by pride. Desert of echoes, where truth hid in the wind. And the kingdom beneath the sky, where the ancestors once danced. Jelani would travel to them all, or the world would forget itself forever. The kingdom of silence. Jelani journeyed into the whispering wood, a place that had once been alive with songs. But now, silence. Thick, heavy, unnatural. He came upon a village. Houses with eyes. Children with no laughter. Elders who moved their mouths, but nothing came out. He played his drum. The first beat echoed like thunder. The trees rustled. The people stared. Then, a voice, faint, broken, slipped from the lips of an old woman. "You remember the song?" Jelani played again. Each beat unlocked a voice. A cry. A scream. A laugh. Until the entire village sang again. But deep in the forest was a silent spirit, Numo, who had trapped their voices in glass jars for centuries. "You awaken what should sleep," Numo hissed. "You are too loud for a world that has learned to whisper." Jelani did not stop. He played a rhythm so bold, so ancient, it cracked the jars. Voices flew back to their owners. Numo dissolved into mist. The kingdom of silence remembered. Before leaving, a girl gave Jelani a single shell. "Take this to the river," she said. "It will remember your name." The river that forgot its name. Jelani stood before a river with no water, and no memory. Once, it had flowed with stories. Now, it whispered nothing. He bent, placing the shell at its center. Then he played. The drumbeat summoned clouds. Thunder rumbled. And the riverbed shimmered. Water returned, clear, reflective, and angry. From its depths rose a spirit, Nzaru, the river without memory. "Who dares awaken what I have buried?" Jelani replied with rhythm, telling stories of lost children, of forgotten names, of ancestral pride. But Nzaru howled. "Memory is pain. I protect the world by erasing it." Jelani played louder. He played of joy and sorrow. Of weddings and funerals. Of birth cries and dying whispers. Then, Nzaru wept. Water poured from the sky. The river flowed again, rich with forgotten stories. As a gift, Nzaru handed Jelani a single stone etched with runes. To enter the city of statues, you must not forget who you are. The city of walking statues. Jelani entered the city of beauty. Towers rose like spears of silver. Statues lined every path, lifelike, almost too lifelike. He played his drum. The statues moved when he wasn't looking. They whispered regrets. Trapped souls. In the city's center was Queen Zinga, once proud, now stone. I wanted to preserve my people's greatness, her spirit said. So I froze them in time. Jelani played a slow rhythm. One of change. Of growth. Of letting go. The statues cracked. Some screamed. Some smiled. The city came alive. Nzinga bowed. You remind us that memory must move, not freeze. She gifted him a feather of obsidian. In the desert, truth wears masks. You need this. The desert of echoes. The desert spoke in riddles. Each word echoed into confusion. Jelani walked in circles. His own voice betrayed him. But the obsidian feather revealed the echo witch, Esh, who fed on false truths. You seek the kingdom in the sky, she hissed. It died long ago. Jelani beat the drum. Rhythms bounced from the dunes. They twisted. Then aligned. Truth rang out. The sky cracked. A staircase of cloud descended. Esh screamed. Her lies shattered. The desert became quiet. At the staircase's base, a child waited. You brought us this far, Jelani. But now, the drum must speak to the sky. The return and the rain. Jelani climbed the staircase. Above, the sky was not blue, but golden. The ancestors waited. Silent. He played his final rhythm. One of all the kingdoms. Of silence and voice, forgetting and memory, pride and humility, lies and truth. The ancestors danced. The world below healed. Rain returned to the lands. Voices returned to the voiceless. Statues walked and laughed. Rivers remembered. The drum still beats. Jelani returned home. His drum now beat not just with skin and stick, but with history. He became the griot of all griots. A legend. A song. A memory that would never fade. And if you listen closely, you can still hear the drum beat. Beneath the baobab. When the wind is just right. And so, the griot's rhythm lives on, through every heartbeat, every story, and every drumbeat beneath the African sky. If this tale moved you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Timeless Tales Africa, where our stories never sleep. Share this journey with others, and help keep the spirit of Africa's legends alive. Until next time, may your path be guided by the drum. Narrated and created by Timeless Tales Africa. * Subscribe for more untold African folktales.